What's up, my friends? Okay, I got a quick exercise that I want to give you that I think will be really beneficial. This is a newer frame and perspective piece that I've been using recently, and it's pretty powerful. It kicks a mean punch, and a lot of these things, even a lot of what I share in the Peak Mindset Principle course, is little quick exercises like this to really just get you to think bigger, get you to feel something different, get you out of the state of mind that you're in. Because that's the whole point. That's what we're going for. We're trying to shift really quick out of a lower energetic frequency into something bigger, right? That actually creates change. Even though, God, such woo-woo terms. Anyways, here's what it is. You have to realize that since 2009, since the financial crisis of 2009, we have been in an 11-year expansionary period. All of Obama's years, and now most of Trump years, has been the lowest interest rates in almost the history of mankind. Going back a long time, these have been the lowest interest rates we've seen in a very long time. I've heard as far back as lowest interest rates in 5,000 years. So much so this will be a historical point in time in our history, in humanity's history. And right now it's so easy to get money, but yet so few people have it. And there's a lot of disconnects in that, right? So what I want you to think about is 5 years from now, 10 years from now down the road, when you look back on this moment, when you have conversations with maybe your kids or with other family members or other people, and you look back on this moment, because they're all going to bring up this moment like, oh yeah, you remember what happened then? Just like we bring back the Great Depression and we talk to our elders about how the Great Depression was. How was World War I? How was World War II? How was the Vietnam War? We will do the same thing now on this 11 years of expansionary period. What were you doing? Gosh, it must have been so exciting for you to be alive. And then so many are going to be scratching their head like, yeah, it was. Okay, so what did you do? So what's going to be your answer? Are you going to tell your kids, well, kids, I didn't do shit with this opportunity because I was scared and terrified in a massive vagina, and I didn't do anything, and I just let it pass me up? Or will you say, actually, you know what? That's a great question. That is when I decided to start to build my legacy. When I started to build my foundational wealth was during that time. I went out and I did what? I fixed my credit score. 11 years you can't fix your credit score? I mean, come on. You know, you can't keep using that excuse. So many people that you know, maybe your family members, your parents or your parents' parents, lost everything in the 2009 financial crisis. 10 years later, what have you done about it? So that was the time, kids, when I fixed my credit. That was the time when, I got myself into position for what came next, because everything works in cycles. So we can assume that at some point, whether this is the blow off top like we've been talking about in our financial community or not, we just had Dow all-time highs yesterday. So whether that is the moment yesterday or not as the all-time high, we're pretty close to that. And at some point, we're going to have to cycle into a correction. We're going to have to go into a downturn or a downtrend. This is just natural. It's a natural part of any cycle, whether it's big or small, okay? So how will you be sharing this moment is what you need to think about. How will you be sharing this moment in the future? How will you tell that story? That's what I want you to think about. And the reason why something like this is so impactful is because we're talking about right now, aren't we? We're not waiting and talking about, something in the past or something in the future. We're talking about something going on right now. And your ability to act right now will be a direct determiner of how well you profit and how well you set yourself up during this period. A great thing to do right now would be to build up cash flow, to build up your profile and your trade lines, and get yourself into position for what is sure to come next, which will be a correctional period. And during that time, accumulate. Wouldn't that be an epic story? So how do you want your story to be told over this last period of expansionary time? That is the exercise. Go ahead and do that now.
Okay, real quick, I just wanted to chime in here as I'm editing this. I was looking through the Peak Mindset Principles course, and just take a look at this really quick. There is 17, and I'm adding 2 more exercises. There are 19 exercises now. Even on the sales page, it says there's only 15 in the video. I got to reshoot that video, obviously, but there's now 19 exercises. I'm going to keep adding to this. There's additional downloads on some of these videos. There's, links to different medical research and things we're starting to add into some of this, because I know there's some of you who it's not going to be enough to just say, oh, this works. You're going to need your analysis paralysis. So I'm giving that so that some of you have it, even though you'll just have another excuse after that. But really think about this for a second. For an investment of just $99, look at what you're getting access to. And you get a 60-day money-back guarantee. So if you don't like it for any reason, or you think it doesn't work, or I'm full of shit, then you can completely get your money back. What do you really have to lose? You can write it off as a business expense probably. Right around the holidays, buy yourself a gift, buy a friend a gift, and invest in something like this. Because what I would be doing if I was in a position of wanting to get aggressive change is, if I was being super aggressive, I'd start now. If I wanted to cut myself a little slack, take it easy, I would finish up the holidays and I'd get stuff like this stockpiled now and I'd start going through it, so that as I go through the holidays, I'm still giving myself permission to continue to be like how I am, but knowing that right after that, it's go time. And understand that you're going to be with a lot of other people at this time. New Year's resolutions is by far like the biggest con going around right now, which is that, all of a sudden something should be brand new. It's this brand new year, and so I should now take something serious in my life. All the hustlers, they are nonstop. They are doing this now. They're getting involved in this now. This month and next month also too, those same people will be going back over the entire year and setting up their goals for the next year. They will be doing that in December. I know many people who are on a big level that don't even celebrate Christmas until January because they're too busy closing deals in the last quarter of this month because everyone else has deemed it as a holiday and written it off as a slow period. There's still quotas that need to be met by the end of the year, and there's still things that need to get done. So anyways, keep this in mind. There you go. There's a look at the members area. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take a second, leave a comment if you got something to say. Give us a like. Hit the bell notification so that way you don't miss out on any of these uploads, because if you look, we're uploading more consistently now, and I know a ton of people are missing out on that because of the algorithms. So hit that so that way you get the emails letting you know when we upload. All right, guys. See ya.